All right, guys, got Christian Braun.
Hey, Christian. So everyone knows your relationship with Dajuan Harris. I wanted to know how did it feel on Tuesday night to see him step up and take a bigger role?
Well, I always knew, his abilities. So, I saw it coming, and I was always confident, when I knew he was going to start, what he was going to do. But I was just proud, to see him out there, doing his thing and doing, what everybody that, we knew he could do. So I was just happy, to see him, him doing that. And I know he was enjoying it and having fun throughout the game. So it was good to see.
What does he bring to the point guard position?
He's just super unselfish. He doesn't worry about scoring, just wants to move the ball, just wants to win. So he doesn't worry about, like I said, doesn't worry about his stats or anything like that. He just wants to, put a win on the sheet.
Hey, Christian, how would you sum up Ochai Abaji's season to date?
Och is playing great. He's shooting the ball really well. Like you guys said, or like you guys saw, he was a little banged up going in the last game, but you couldn't tell. He played great. He's hitting shots. You guys know how athletic he is. And like I said, he's playing really well, and he's been really important to us. And you guys know he's positive through everything. So Ochai's been really good.
What would you say he does best?
I would say his mentality. He's tough. He doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. So I'd say just his mentality is probably the best thing that he does. But like I said, this year he's been shooting the ball really well. He's putting on the floor better than he did last year. So Ochai's made really good improvements, and he's been great for us this year.
It was just your ball movement, getting rid of the ball, moving the ball the other night against TCU. How much of that factored into how good you and efficient you guys were offensively?
I would say that the biggest thing for our ball movement against TCU, with just going into the game, we knew that without Marcus, it was gonna have to be a group effort. And then with Dajuan, like I said, Dajuan doesn't care about who touches the ball, and then so guys just had to step up and make plays. Like I said, we knew we couldn't do it as individuals. We had to do it as a team. So that's just what it was.
Christian, how motivated are you guys to play back in Allen Fieldhouse after a rare loss in there?
We're excited. I think Coach said something about we needed to respond last game, but we're excited to be able to respond. Back in front of our fans. That wasn't what you guys normally see. From us at home, especially. So we're excited to get to redeem ourselves, and just put on a better show than what we did last time we were here.
Christian, would you address Jalen's development? Starting, I guess, with the offseason after losing a year to injury. It's not preordained that a guy gets better after that. Could you discuss the work that he put in to come in and make himself the player that we're seeing this year?
Yeah, so Jalen's he's super competitive. So, when he went down last year, you could just see, him itching to get back, and how bad he wanted to be, a part of the team, how bad he wanted to be with us, how bad he just wanted to compete, for our team, for himself. So you could see it, from when he got hurt, all throughout last year. So you knew he was gonna put in the work. But he changed his body, really came in with a great mindset. He was gonna do whatever he could to get on the floor, in preseason. And then, he got his opportunity and he, he hasn't stopped from there. And he's playing great. But I think it was just the work he put in, over the summer. When he was at home, and then preseason, like I said, came in with a mentality of he's going to do whatever he can to help the team, and right now he's doing a little bit of everything, to help the team.
Thank you,
Christian. After the loss to Texas, Coach Self made a comment that we're not dunking the ball, and then all of a sudden Tuesday we're throwing it down. I think we had 9 of them, and including your big one. Just talk about how you can make an effort to all of a sudden be a dunking team.
I don't know that was like an emphasis that we talked about in practice. But we knew we had to come out and be tougher. Just as for our performance as a whole. And I guess that probably led to some dunks. Obviously you saw I got a couple. Oach always gets some, but we were getting downhill, making plays. Like I said, we had to put on a better performance than we did the game before. I think that was just us trying to get downhill, and being unselfish. We got actually a lot of open looks. Juan threw a lob to Ochai in transition that looked good. We had some to Dave, somebody threw, or Tristan threw one to Mitch. So, like I said, that was just us, making plays that we didn't make in the game before. And I think you'll see more of that going forward.
Christian, even if it's not dunking, scoring inside something you guys haven't had a ton of success with consistently this year. What is sort of that process or the key to continuing to have success in that regard like you did on Tuesday?
Just all it is throwing the ball in there. We got guys that are capable scorers down there, more than capable. And like I said, it was good to see Dave, get back in a rhythm, the rhythm that he got into against TCU. But all it is just throwing it in there. Like I said, we have guys that can score in there that are more than capable of doing it. It's just us throwing the ball in there and, keeping our confidence in them and then, making sure they know we're confident in them. And, you saw Dave had a great game. Mitch can score in there. So it's just a matter of us throwing it in there.
Got time for one more.
CB, what jumps out about OU's offense?
They got a couple guys that are really versatile. They got Manic that can step out and shoot it. So, we're going to have to extend and guard him. We've only guarded him once for scouts, so we haven't seen too much of him yet. But just from what we know from previous years, like I said, they're versatile. They've got some guys that can put it on the floor, and they always have shooters. So we're gonna have to get out and guard the 3-point line. That'll be something we emphasize a lot, in the game. But like I said, just get out and guard them, and then just take on a challenge, each one of us.
Thanks.
Thanks, Christian.